Close to 2/3 of Latinos, 3rd generation or higher, cannot speak Spanish. And I was one of them for the longest time. I am an Sabo kid. I was born in the USA. My parents were also born in the USA, but I had one grandfather that was from Mexico. I honestly grew up hardly even knowing I was Mexican. I grew up playing soccer and I would always play with a bunch of Latin American kids. I was always embarrassed that I couldn't even speak Spanish. I wasn't Mexican enough for the Mexican kids, but also I wasn't white enough for the white kids. Finally, when I got to high school, I decided to take initiative and take a Spanish class. I took 3 years of Spanish and I learned absolutely nothing except for the grammar, the structure, and like the AR, ER, IR verbs. But then the pandemic hit. During this time, I just thought to myself, why not just pick up Spanish again? You know, there's nothing else to do. I might as well just see if I can learn the language again. I was watching YouTube one day and I just stumbled upon this language learning niche on YouTube and I just got heavily into it. I started binge watching all these videos of YouTubers speaking Spanish to Latin Americans in different countries. All these YouTubers kept mentioning this one app where they learn, and it was called Link. And I was like, let me just download it to see what it is. This app changed everything for me. I started watching videos on YouTube in Spanish, and the good thing about Link is it would import videos from YouTube and it would have a full transcript so you can read and listen and watch the video at the same time and learn. So I got to about learning 9,000 words on Link. I would say if you do not know the grammar or anything like that, get the book Spanish for Dummies. That is where you'll learn the whole structure, and that book will teach you everything that you need to know in terms of how to form a sentence, the structure, the grammar, all that. Now, I didn't use just Link. I actually immersed myself in the language, in the culture completely. I started using different apps to talk to different people. I would listen to so many Spanish songs, music, genres. I would watch telenovelas, all of those things. Like, I really immersed myself in the culture, in the language. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of my Spotify playlist of all my Spanish songs. That's literally how I really immersed myself in the language. And the last thing I did, I would go around to like grocery stores, so like Vallarta. I would go there and just practice, and anyone like around my area that I knew, oh, they only kind of spoke Spanish, I would speak to them in Spanish and just really would practice just my pronunciation, because obviously that's the whole point. You have to learn how to speak it. Now I'm actually proud to say that I am Latino. Like, obviously I may be 3rd generation Latino and my parents never spoke to any of us, including my brothers, in Spanish. So I took initiative to actually learn, and I love it. You know, I love the language, I love the culture. I am proud to say that I am American and Mexican and that I know Spanish. And now you're all probably wondering, okay, Andre, like, how is your Spanish? Hola a todos, soy Andre, soy americano y mexicano, nací acá en los Estados Unidos y pues aprendí español en la prepa. Tomé 3 clases de español en la prepa y durante la pandemia empecé practicando en mi tiempo libre y ahora sí lo hablo, aunque mi español no es tan perfecto. Tengo un acento cuando hablo. Más o menos puedo conversar con cualquier persona de como cualquier tema, de como like en una conversación, y pues sí, lo hablo y estoy muy orgulloso con mi progreso y pues ahora sí lo hablo. That's really it. I mean, yeah. Now, everything I said in this video, just do what works for you. Like, I'm not gonna tell you, do this, do this, do that. This is literally what I learned and what works for you. You know, if you like listening to music, listen to music. If you like watching shows, watch telenovelas. Like, there's so many different options for you to take and to learn and to really immerse yourself in a different culture, because it's beautiful. Like, you could really just like learn about everything. And I'm proud to say that, shit, I took initiative to learn about my own culture, the language that I wish I grew up speaking and I actually learned. So yeah. And this is all revolves around improving yourself. This is my own self-improvement. I love learning languages. Give it a shot. You may love it too. Click here to watch this video. Do what you do because of you. I'm out in a bit.